Hello, and thank you for watching. Today we're going to go over a few helpful tips and necessities for bleeding the brakes on your military vehicle. This is a M998. The first necessity is to make sure you use silicone brake fluid. On this M998, it requires .5 or a silicone-based brake fluid. Anything else will damage or permanently wreck your system, so make sure you get a .5 fluid. The second tip, if you've ever bled brakes, is to use a pneumatic brake bleeder. This is a Pittsburgh one. It was pretty cheap, and what this does is it hooks up to an air hose, has a venturi in it that creates a vacuum. This vacuum then sucks all your fluid into this old fluid bottle and keeps vacuum pressure on the nozzle right there, which fits conveniently over the tip on your bleeder valve. Now, if you've done this before, and I hope you have, typically it takes two people, one to run the bleeder valve and the other one to run the brake pedal. This allows you to do everything yourself. By creating a constant vacuum on the bleeder, you can then go inside the cab and pump the brakes, refill the reservoir, and pump the brakes until you're satisfied. So what I did is I dumped this old fluid bottle a couple times. As soon as I started getting purple fluid, as you can see my brake fluid is purple, the new stuff, the old stuff was red. So as soon as I started getting purple, I knew that I was into the new brake fluid and I was getting close to the end of bleeding my brake system. I then cleaned the old fluid bottle out really good and then pulled samples towards the end to check for clarity and debris. And as you can see, this stuff is pretty clean. Once I was satisfied with how clean it was, I started working on the next caliper. So that's about it. Make sure you use .5. And just to warn you, this .5 is expensive. I used 2 quarts, and on the second quart I'm all the way down to 200 milliliters. So per quart I think it was between $25 and $30. I'll provide some recommendations down in the description. I found some cheaper stuff online, but it's still pretty expensive compared to most brake fluids. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Any additional information, links to tools or parts that I use will be provided in the description. Thank you very much for watching and have a wonderful day.